Senior Software Engineer Interview Practice Questions, Set 4. Question 1. What is the purpose of polymorphism in object-oriented programming? A. To allow objects of different types to be treated uniformly. B. To allow methods to be overridden in subclasses. C. To ensure objects are of the same type. D. To enforce private access control in classes. The correct answer is A. To allow objects of different types to be treated uniformly. Polymorphism allows different objects to be treated through a common interface, improving flexibility. Question 2. What is the difference between a shallow copy and a deep copy? A. Shallow copy copies the object, deep copy copies the contents. B. Shallow copy copies references, deep copy copies actual data. C. Shallow copy is used for arrays, deep copy for lists. D. Shallow copy is slower than deep copy. The correct answer is B. Shallow copy copies references, deep copy copies actual data. Shallow copy copies references to objects, while deep copy duplicates the objects themselves. Question 3. What is the significance of the volatile keyword in multithreading? A. It ensures atomicity of the variable. B. It allows the variable to be cached locally. C. It guarantees visibility of changes across threads. D. It makes the variable immutable. The correct answer is C. It guarantees visibility of changes across threads. Volatile ensures that changes to a variable are immediately visible to other threads. Question 4. What is the purpose of using async await in JavaScript? A. To handle synchronous tasks more efficiently. B. To handle asynchronous tasks with cleaner syntax. C. To define callbacks in JavaScript functions. D. To make JavaScript code run faster. The correct answer is B. To handle asynchronous tasks with cleaner syntax. Async await simplifies working with asynchronous operations by allowing asynchronous code to be written synchronously. Question 5. What is the main benefit of using a version control system like Git? A. It automatically updates code from the server. B. It keeps track of changes in code over time. C. It helps in debugging applications. D. It speeds up the code compilation process. The correct answer is B. It keeps track of changes in code over time. Version control systems track changes in code and allow collaboration among developers. Question 6. Which of the following is true about RESTful APIs? A. They use XML for data exchange. B. They follow a stateless, client-server model. C. They support stateful communication between client and server. D. They use SOAP for communication. The correct answer is B. They follow a stateless, client-server model. RESTful APIs are stateless, meaning each request is independent and contains all necessary data. Question 7. What is the time complexity of accessing an element in a balanced binary search tree? The correct answer is B. O of log n. In a balanced binary search tree, element access is logarithmic in complexity, O of log n. Question 8. Which of the following is an example of a design pattern? A. Bubble sort. B. Factory pattern. C. Hashing. D. Linked list. The correct answer is B. Factory pattern. The factory pattern is a design pattern that creates objects based on input. Question 9. What is the time complexity of merge sort in the best case? The correct answer is A. O of n log n. Merge sort has a time complexity of O of n log n even in the best case. Question 10. What is the purpose of Docker in DevOps? A. To deploy applications directly to production. B. To create isolated environments for testing and development. C. To handle infrastructure provisioning in the cloud. D. To manage version control of application code. The correct answer is B. To create isolated environments for testing and development. Docker provides containers to isolate applications, ensuring consistency across environments. Question 11. Which of the following is true for SQL transactions? A. They are always atomic and independent. B. They ensure consistency of the database. C. They are always isolated from other transactions. D. They allow partial data to be committed to the database. The correct answer is B. They ensure consistency of the database. SQL transactions follow the ACID principles to ensure data consistency. Question 12. Which of the following is a key feature of NoSQL databases? A. Relational schema with tables. B. Flexible schema with support for unstructured data. C. Strict ACID compliance. D. Support for stored procedures. The correct answer is B. Flexible schema with support for unstructured data. NoSQL databases support unstructured or semi-structured data with flexible schemas. Question 13. Which of the following methods is used to perform dependency injection in Java? A. Using the this keyword. B. Using a constructor or setter injection. C. By extending a class. D. By using the super keyword. The correct answer is B. Using a constructor or setter injection. Dependency injection is done by passing dependencies via constructors or setter methods. Question 14. What is the time complexity of finding the shortest path in an unweighted graph using BFS? The correct answer is D. BFS runs in O of n plus m, where n is nodes and m is edges. Question 15. What is the purpose of the git rebase command? A. To merge two branches. B. To apply changes from one branch onto another. C. To delete branches. D. To push changes to a remote repository. The correct answer is B. To apply changes from one branch onto another. Rebase applies commits from one branch onto another, streamlining the commit history. Question 16. What does the term continuous integration mean in DevOps? A. Automatic deployment to production after every change. B. Regularly merging code into a shared repository to detect errors. C. Manual integration of code changes by developers. D. Automating the testing phase of software development. The correct answer is B. Regularly merging code into a shared repository to detect errors. Continuous integration encourages frequent code merging to identify errors early in development. Question 17. Which of the following is a characteristic of functional programming? A. State changes during function execution. B. Functions are treated as first-class citizens. C. Heavy use of loops. D. Global variables are encouraged. The correct answer is B. Functions are treated as first-class citizens. In functional programming, functions are first-class citizens, meaning they can be passed around. Question 18. What does the finally block do in Java exception handling? A. Catches exceptions if no other handler is available. B. Executes code after try-catch regardless of exception occurrence. C. Rethrows the caught exception. D. Automatically handles resource allocation. The correct answer is B. Executes code after try-catch regardless of exception occurrence. The finally block ensures code runs whether or not an exception was caught. Question 19. What does the git stash command do? A. Stashes changes and switches branches. B. Deletes all local changes. C. Applies changes to the repository. D. Commits changes to the repository. The correct answer is A. Stashes changes and switches branches. Git stash temporarily saves changes to switch branches without committing. Question 20. Which of the following best describes Agile methodology? A. A linear and sequential approach to project management. B. A flexible and iterative approach that emphasizes collaboration. C. A method focused on minimizing communication between team members. D. A method with strict documentation and upfront planning. The correct answer is B. A flexible and iterative approach that emphasizes collaboration. Agile methodology prioritizes flexibility, iterative progress, and continuous customer feedback.